there. This is Paramveersingh Chahal, a student of Gujarat University School of Languages, Ahmedabad, pursuing my Masters in English Literature. So friends, in this video, we are going to have a look at some ideas and some ways through which you can attempt an ideal answer to the question. So to begin with, one must know that an ideal answer is just like a mini research paper. It is comparable to it. And so, when you attempt an ideal answer, it demands a structure and order in it. When we talk about the structure, your answer must comprise of these three portions, namely introduction, the main body of your answer, and thirdly, the conclusion. So let's begin with the introduction part first. So introduction is going to be the beginning of your answer. And so an attempt must be made that this portion, that the beginning part, the introductory part of your answer is concise, straight to the point, and brief. You can include the introduction about the author in this part. For example, the biographical details of the author, his literary works, his literary achievements. You can also add on the introduction about the text. For example, a brief central idea of the text. And you can even include the introduction about the literary theory if the question demands it, or if you want to apply some literary theory to justify your say in the answer. Next comes the main body of the answer. Now this main body is going to be the major portion of your answer, and so the student will have to deal with this part in detail. So in this part, most of the times we need to analyze the text. You need to put forth an argument leading towards a conclusion, to a final judgment. So in this part, to strengthen your argument, to make your argument impressive, and to add some credibility to your answer, you can add some dialogues from the text, right? Apart from the dialogues from the text, you can also include some quotations or remarks by a literary scholar or critic, either on the text or on the author. Apart from that, the another way to deal with this portion is to add some subpoints in this portion. For example, the question is about the racism in Othello, for example. So if you want to prove this point, then you might select some incidents, right? And so you can make subpoints of incidents, and one by one you can deal with each incident in the text, and along with that you can provide the dialogue that goes with that incident. And even at times, if some critical remark by a critic or scholar goes with it, you can add it. The last and certainly not the least part of your answer is conclusion. So the conclusion part of your answer should be short and crisp, just like introduction, unlike the main body of your answer. In this part, you kind of pronounce the final judgment. You reach onto the stage wherein you can mention that you have succeeded in proving what you intended to prove. Apart from this, you can also add on some critical remarks by a critic or a literary scholar on the author. This would give all the more impressive look onto the ending of your answer, that is the conclusion. So this was the structure of an ideal answer a student must follow while attempting an answer to the question. Thank you.